Buenos días. Bueno, buenas tardes. Suni. Estamos aquí. So thank you much for for joining, giving me the opportunity to tell the story to my audience at Stanford Aerospace. So first question, what inspired you to become an astronaut coming from the Navy as a naval test pilot?
Wow, I never thought I would become an astronaut. That it just never crossed my mind that that's a job I could actually do. It wasn't until I was a test pilot, and then I had the opportunity to come down here to Johnson Space Center and meet some astronauts, and I'm like, oh, okay, they are doing the same thing that we're doing, but on spacecraft, and we're doing the same type of work on aircraft. So it's not so far out of my reach, but I just got to figure out what I need to do and apply. And also, I will just say, friends and mentors, right? People that I had known and as testers. And other friends who had come down here. I was like, wow, this might be a good job for you. And I never put those two and two together, but it's just sort of that concept of exploration, curiosity, teamwork, all of those things that I think I gravitate to, from my time in the military. Really are big hitters here, like they're high hitters here. Those are the things that we do. We don't accomplish anything on our own. It takes a team to get there. Yeah.
That's awesome. So with CFT and the naming of Calypso, the crew module, what inspired you to pick that name for your capsule, your ride?
So I didn't know this was going to be my ride when I named it. It was when OFT came down, and they had asked if I had a name. At the time I was a commander of Starliner 1, so I didn't know which spacecraft we'd fly in, but I was lucky enough to be asked to do that. And spacecraft have a history of having names of ships, and ships also have names of people who have gone to space. We have a Neil Armstrong and a Sally Ride, and so I was thinking about it for a long time, and I thought about what inspired me as a kid to want to be curious, science, and Carl Sagan and Jacques Cousteau came to mind, and his famous ship, the Calypso, was the one that took people to go explore the ocean. So I thought, that's a pretty cool name, and we're taking people to explore space.
Right.
So it seemed like a fitting name.
That's awesome. So on board your 8-day duration mission that we heard about, will you be doing any STEM activities for the kids that may be watching some of the briefings?
Sure. Yeah, as much as we can, because we do have some public relations events while we're up there. One of them in particular that I had requested, and I think it's blossoming a little bit, which is great, is with an elementary school in my hometown, and I think that might be a couple more in Massachusetts, and maybe people could zoom into it. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I think I really want to talk about why we're there, what we're doing, the International Space Station, all the science that's going on the space station, and what my colleagues are doing. I hope to do a little tour around and show some of the stuff that's happening up there, because it is a world-class science facility, and we're doing science experiments from elementary school all the way through college for companies as well up there, and exploration, trying to get us ready to go back to the moon and onto Mars, and we're working on new technologies. So the space station is great, and I want to share that with people so more and more folks will get involved.
That's awesome. So with that, and with Artemis in the forefront, as what's going to be happening, there's a call for astronauts now, and a message that you want to share with kids and little girls watching, or maybe even college students that want to go into your footsteps.
Yeah, you can be part of it. This is a huge endeavor. Get back to the beginning. Teamwork. This is all about teamwork, and we want people to come and be part of this, because it's definitely bigger than something somebody could do on their own. And we love people to be involved and share their diverse opinions and ideas to get us back to the moon, smarter, faster, maybe open up for more people to come to.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much. Muchas gracias, Suni.
Yeah, thank you. Gracias.
And we'll see you on station. Hopefully.
All right, sounds good.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.